I came home expecting an ordinary evening. Instead, I found my daughter curled on the couch, pale, trembling, and trying not to cry. One glance at her swollen leg made my stomach drop. "Mom, it hurts," she whispered. I rushed to her side, kneeling in front of her. "What happened?" She hesitated before answering, the kind of hesitation children learn when they've already decided their pain might inconvenience someone else. I slipped on the back steps earlier. Earlier. Not minutes ago. Hours ago. I turned toward the kitchen where my parents sat casually drinking coffee while my sister scrolled through her phone like nothing was wrong. Why didn't anyone take her to the hospital? My mother sighed. She was crying too hard to explain anything. My sister shrugged. We thought she was being dramatic. That sentence changed something inside me forever, because my daughter wasn't dramatic. She was hurt, and the people who were supposed to protect her chose convenience instead. I picked her up immediately and drove straight to the emergency room. The diagnosis came quickly: a serious fracture, severe swelling, complications from waiting too long to get treatment. The doctor looked at me carefully and asked, "She was walking on this?" I nodded slowly, and in that moment, guilt turned into clarity. I sat beside her hospital bed all night, holding her hand while she slept. And for the first time, I stopped making excuses for people simply because we shared DNA. Over the next few days, I documented everything: medical reports, photographs, timelines. Not because I wanted revenge, because I wanted protection. When someone teaches a child that their pain doesn't matter, that damage lasts far beyond the injury itself. So I made difficult decisions. I created distance, set boundaries, changed emergency contacts, found new childcare support. And quietly, our lives began changing. My daughter started smiling again. She stopped apologizing every time she needed help. She laughed louder, slept better, walked with confidence instead of fear. One afternoon, while we were decorating cookies in our tiny kitchen, she looked up at me and asked, "Are we safe now?" That question nearly broke me. Because children should never have to wonder if the adults around them care about their well-being. I hugged her tightly and said, "Yes, baby, we're safe now." As weeks passed, other people slowly learned what happened, and something surprising happened too. I stopped caring who believed me, because healing isn't about convincing everyone else. It's about finally believing yourself. My parents tried reaching out eventually, not with accountability, mostly with phrases like, "Families make mistakes," "You're overreacting," "Can't we move on?" But protecting your child is never an overreaction, and peace sometimes requires distance from the people who taught you to normalize pain. So instead of going backward, we built something new. New traditions, new routines, new memories untouched by fear. We painted her room lavender, hung string lights across the walls, bought glittery shoes she absolutely didn't need but completely loved. And one night, she taped a handmade sign to her bedroom door that said, "Safe people only." I stood there staring at those words longer than I'd like to admit. Because children understand emotional safety faster than adults do. Months later, her teacher told me something that stayed with me forever. "She's different now," he said gently, more confident, more hopeful. That night I asked her what changed. She thought quietly before answering. I realized pain isn't supposed to feel normal. And honestly, that was the real victory. Not the boundaries, not the distance, not even the healing. The victory was watching my daughter learn that love should feel safe. Today, our life is quieter, smaller, healthier. We still carry scars from that season, but they no longer control us. Because the moment I stopped protecting people who hurt my child, I finally started protecting us. And maybe that's what healing really is. not pretending the pain never happened, but choosing that it never gets to happen again.